Okay, I've been waiting the entire week to do this. So excited. um, Loving this journey so far with Dimash. Did SOS. And I know, I think a lot of it was just getting used to his voice. At least with those higher registers. Because I'm still watching reactions of everybody that I can find. And I had that in my head, all the time. And then I did Sinful Passion, and I've been singing it all day today, too. It's just in my head. So beautiful. I think out of the three that I've listened to so far, I think Sinful Passion would be my #1 favorite so far. And then, SOS. And then Stranger. Mostly because Stranger, I was trying to figure out his lower register there, which I think I asked about in the other reaction, we'll see. But, oh, yeah, and that A Studio, I don't know if that's how you say their name. It looks like A Studio. The ones that wrote Sinful Passion. And I know the guy was from the band that was playing the piano for Dimash. I tried contacting them on their Facebook page and their Instagram page, and I haven't got anything back because I love that piano music. I want to learn that piano music. I've been slacking off playing the piano for a long time now, mostly because the piano's out of tune and I can't afford to tune it. But something like that, man, I'll play it. I want to learn it so bad. If anybody knows where to get that music or how to contact these guys and ask them for the sheet music, please let me know. I will love you forever. I will be forever in your debt. I want to learn how to play that so bad. That kind of got my passion for piano just spiked back up, because lately it's just been, everything's been kind of low. It's been interesting. But anyway, so the next one that I definitely had a lot of requests for was Olimpico. There's a couple of people, or a few people, that were like, oh, this is my favorite. Although I'm trying not to get too hyped up, because even though I know he's a good singer, it doesn't mean I might not like this, I might not like this song as much or something, you never know. But yeah, there it is. So you can skip lyric reviews. I don't think it'll be too long. So Olimpico, every stone, is that what Olimpico means? And I noticed, this one is spelled with an I, but then I saw a couple of them, including one on his YouTube page that was spelled with a Y. I'm assuming maybe that's just like a English to Italian. Oh yeah, it is Italian. I was gonna say, I think this might be Italian, but, oh, that's not playing, is it? Okay, I don't think it is. But then it says it right there, okay, but you know what? I thought it was Italian before I saw that it said Italian right there, so. I'm actually pretty good with languages and kind of figuring out where something might be from. And alphabets. I love alphabets. Oh my gosh. But anyway, every stone. I'm like, this is such a feel-good song. I like this. I was like, why is it called Every Stone? But every stone and every flower, basic meaning, even the smallest things. Our earth was created for love. I'm like, so it doesn't just have to be these grand things of love, even the tiniest little pebble even is yeah. And we are his children, poets and heroes. Life is born and goes and will be forever. You are strong, be brave. You are more powerful than your problems. And I really need to hear that right now. Because I missed that line when I first because I just kind of skimmed through really, really, really fast. I wish I would have I just read through it, but I'm just reading through it right now. I'm like, I really need that message right now. Got some health issues that nobody can figure out. Nobody can figure it out. And as long as nobody can figure out, there's nothing I can do. And I absolutely hate it. And then I have trying to find somebody to go talk to. Like, like a therapist or something. Just to kind of get all of the past, I guess they call it trauma, out of my head. Because I have kept it in my head for so long. And I'm like, you know what, it's just building up. I need to get it out of there. But every therapist I look up, you read their little, about me. I'm like, everybody's woke. And I'm like, I'm not going to go see a woke therapist. So for now, everything's just stuck in my head. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm kind of talkative right now, aren't I? As fast as a noble heart, catch up with it, embrace it. See, I love lines like that. You are more powerful than your problems. I need to make a sign and hang that up in my room. I love stuff like that. This kind of reminds me of something like a BTS song would do, because there are some of their songs too that I love, because they are just like hope. See, go. I mean, what more can you say? Just go. Don't stop in the middle of your path. Brotherhood and liberty. See, the United States needs that right now. It needs this verse right here. Brotherhood and liberty. This world really needs you. Come on, United States. The world turns. Sometimes it makes you cry. So, even when things are bad, the world is still turning. Everything is still going. Nothing's going to stop for you. Really. Only the love is the answer to the question why. Your mind is your spirit. It will stay with you. Yeah, I kind of think that I think there's the body, and then I think there's the spirit, and I think the spirit kind of has control of the mind. Because when you die and your spirit leaves your body, everything that you learned and everything that you know goes with you. At least that's what I believe. So I'm like, I like that statement too. And then again, you're more powerful than your problems. Always forward, ever forward, as long as you can. This reminds me of my favorite song I listen to all the time when if I just need motivation. I've actually done it on my channel. It was the Move Along from All American Rejects. That line kind of reminds me of that. Move along. Even if all hope is gone, move along, just to make it through. You can do this. Just keep moving. Don't stop. Even if you're moving and it's just this bad times and you don't think anything's happening, if you keep moving, something will happen. But if you stand still, it's almost like giving up, if that makes any sense. Always forward, ever forward. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I really like that. If this is really the exact translation, then I really hope I like this. Because I love those lyrics. I should just print them out, especially that one part, but I just put this on here. And I looked at different versions, and I was like, well, I'm going to start with this version instead of, because that was the one kind of the SOS one that I very first started with. I mean, I ended up loving it anyway, but, Okay, and I wish something's screwed up with my audio. I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know how it changed. I closed my computer, did nothing, opened it back up, it's all changed. And I have volume up to 100, and I can still barely hear out of my headphones. I tried doing my wireless ones, but every time I push the space bar, it disconnects so I can pause this, it disconnects the headphones, and then when I push it again, then it has to sit there and try to connect again, and then it just ruins the whole thing. So I'll listen to what I can in here, and then I will go watch a whole bunch of reactions and Yeah. Oh, and a whole bunch of people told me he's actually in Los Angeles right now, which is kind of scary, actually. I mean, it's awesome that he's here in the United States. I wish I could see him, but I just hope he's being safe. This is not a good time to be in a city like Los Angeles. I kind of keep up with statistics sometimes, and one of our most dangerous cities right now is Los Angeles. And that's where a lot of this really bad, like, woke ideology is coming from. And I think for people that come from other countries, you know, what they're told there, I mean, they have no reason not to believe it, because, I mean, they're from another country, like, you know, and some of this stuff that they're probably told is not the best. But I bet he's smart enough. I think he's smart enough. And yes, I know some of you thought it was funny that I had a crush on him. I know, I'm like, I hate having crushes on famous people, because you know it's never gonna go anywhere, even though you hope, and you like have all these like dreams of like, and then I'll meet him someday and it'll be awesome, and then he'll be like, oh my gosh, we gotta meet her, and then they like you, and then it never happens, and then it just like you still have a crush on him, but it's just like, eh. So I've been trying not to this time. I'm like, don't do it. Just, he's really cute. I would love to see him, but and I'm too old. There's a whole list of things. Anyway, I probably spent like, 15 minutes just blabbing. I haven't even had caffeine. What the heck? I'm so hyper. Okay. Let's see if I can hear this. Well, look at all those people. Where is this? Look at all those people. Ogni pietra. So what's the name? Trilliard. I gotta say, this seems so familiar to me, but I think it's because most of the opera that I have heard has been in Italian. So it's like, I don't know Italian, but I know the sound of Italian, and it's just making me, it's almost like meeting an old friend or something. It's like you recognize, it's like, oh, I recognize this. It's familiar to me. I love all these boxes. What the heck is that? That's interesting. And Igor, oh, he's the guy that goes with him a lot. Did he write this one too? No, I gotta see that again. That was really cool. That was cool. At first I was just looking at the people with the flashlights. I'm like, what are they doing? They're doing their little flash. I'm like, what are they doing? It probably looks better in person than it does on the screen. And then this came up and it was like, whoa! Holy cow. Okay. No, I gotta see that again. I gotta see that again. Especially when he puts his hands out and it just like starts and it's like, whoa! Yeah. Face like this person in the crowd. It's like, yeah. I don't get like... Still don't get how he does it. Yeah. I get you. Okay, I gotta see this again. Yeah, that's cool. Was that just a keychain? It key change. It sounds less minor and more major. Does that make sense? It's like, it sounds more hopeful. It's changed. It almost sounded like, you know, it was kind of like tense there for a second, and then just there it was kind of more, almost like, yeah, you got this kind of a thing. I want to be one of those flashlight people. Can I do that? I'll be in the back like, I can do that. Do that. You always think he just gets that high note and you're like, ah, beautiful, and then all of a sudden he goes up to the next one and you're like, wait, I thought we were finished. I thought we were moving on to the next thing. And then he goes on to the, he always goes one note higher than you think he's gonna go. That happened on that Sinful Passion 2 when he does that little, like, from the low to the high, and you're like, oh, he's gonna stop, and then he keeps going and you're like, okay, now he's gonna stop, and he's like, what? And then he stops and you're like, well, where are we going with this? Sorry. Looks almost confused. Did I just do that? Like the drums. How do you trill those R's? He looks tired. Oh yeah, is that did you say Igor? Igor? I don't know. I hear it both ways. All I can think of is Frankenstein because that's where I know the name from. the regular Frankenstein is Igor. If you watch the funny version that, what is it called? That Mel Brooks one, Young Frankenstein. He's like, no, it's pronounced Igor. I'm like, so every time I see it, I'm like, oh, how do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce it. But that's him right there. So I'm assuming maybe he wrote that too. Man, there's so many languages I'm not going to be able to speak because I cannot trill my R's. It's rare. Like, it has to be like totally perfect, and then it'll trill and I'll be like, oh my gosh. But I'm like Spanish, there are stuff that I can't. Stuff that I can't. Like, pero is but, like B-U-T. But if you trill pero, see, I can't do it, then that means dog. I believe that was, did I get that in the right order? Yeah, anyway. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Okay, yes, that was epic too. I'm finding like everything is so epic. Apparently the video game's going bad in the other room. Sorry for all the screaming. Yeah. Gosh, I bet this was a totally long reaction because I'm just talking and I don't know why. 21. Well, hopefully most of you just skipped to the first part of it because I don't know why I'm talking so much. But anyway. Yeah, that was a good one. I loved that one part with the flashlights and they all came out. Yeah, so good. Now I gotta go watch a whole bunch of reactions for this. I'm still watching reactions for the other ones. Yeah, anyway. I think I better stop talking. There's so many things in my head that I'm like, I want to keep talking. It's rare, but it happens. Okay, so that was Dimash. Oh, and it says, and Igor. I didn't see him up there. He must have been in the background or something. Olimpico. Although when it first started, what did that say? That, when it very, very first started. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Where is it? There. Olimpico? Is that another name for it or something? Oh, well, it is the first phrase in the song. Okay, anyway. I already said Dimash Olimpico. Okay, so yeah, I'm totally, and everybody keeps telling me to wait for that one song. They're like, don't do it yet, don't do it yet. I forgot the name of it at the moment, but man, you got me curious. I'm like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it until they tell you it's time to do it. I'm like, I gotta trust these guys. They know what they're doing, you know? So I'm waiting, but man, curiosity is my enemy. So, okay, so comment, like, and subscribe. Come follow me on my social media, my P.O. Box. I think 99% sure it was closed now. I couldn't afford to keep it open. Maybe when I start making more money or something someday, I'll be able to open another one up. But for now, you just gotta find me on my social media or Patreon. You can get immediate requests on Patreon, so you can go there. I also have like the unedited and blocked and early access on there. So other than that, I think that's all I got for this one, which is plenty. So I'll see everybody next time.